Hey, sister, yes. I have this lovely, lovely lady I want you to meet. I'm telling you, she's precious. Trust me. Jeffries, do you mind? Do you mind, Jeffries? Do you mind?
Yes,
Yes. Here's this sanctified lady. Sanctified lady. That's right. Jeffries. Yeah, Jeffries. My sister Jeffries.
See, I'm covered up. Yes. Hey, sisters, it's so nice to meet. I got to go. I ain't gonna be here long. I got to
Where you got to go?
I got to do a little missionary work.
For what?
So yes. And then I got the 3 children. Yeah, I got 3.
Yeah. Are they in Bible study right now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They are.
They good children.
They good children.
Wholesome children.
Good.
Yeah. So Andre, he's a nice.
Thank you.
King.
You're a blessing, baby.
Yes.
You're a blessing.
Yes.
Okay, go feed the homeless. Go.
Right.
Shoo. Ain't she a blessing, y'all? Ain't she a blessing? Well, sanctify herself. Sanctify lady. Jesus.
He keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I was put God
first.
Welcome back, KOED camp folks, to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
Just right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Ready to Love. Yes, this right here tonight was kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're watching on Facebook, y'all make sure y'all like, follow,
Subscribe, breakdance,
share,
pop lock.
Especially if you're on YouTube, make sure that you like the video and share it, because, you know,
and subscribe.
Push us in the algorithm. Okay, so, and also we have a Patreon. Don't forget to join that. And to purchase the merch that we're wearing, you should see it around this video. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. So it's too much baggage. That's
too much baggage in the pants. Too much baggage in the pants. Too much baggage in the pants.
Okay, you make everything so like it's
so
not
light.
So it's 4 men left, and they walking back into the lounge, and Tommy wants them to introduce their lady, the lady that they're, well, I guess they're connections, because some of them do have more than one connection, to their family. So, I wrote it. I'm sorry. Tommy was just saying, I just wrote that little funny thing down. Tommy was telling them to introduce them to their raggedy uncle, because, you know, everybody got an uncle named Pookie or somebody like that or whatever. So
I don't have no uncle named Pookie or something like that.
But you got them names in your family. Go ahead and throw them out there. No, don't put your family on blast. But y'all got some. I was like, what?
We from the country, man.
Y'all got some names. We don't. Like, we don't have, like, on my mom's side of the family, those names that's like, no, we don't. We just got regular names.
Shoe Man, Boo Boo, Goop.
And then make real people. Continue.
Red. Hey man, we country, man. What you expect, man?
And let's move on. So Tommy was right, because everybody got that uncle or somebody like that.
My nickname was close to that nickname.
What's your nickname?
I had 2 nicknames.
Hey,
yeah, I used to when I was a little kid, they used to call me that all the time.
They
still call me. I ain't gonna tell you.
I think you did.
Yeah, I told you once before.
I just don't remember.
That's right.
So, so Tony is introducing Morgan to his sister. Morgan come in with a little real sunshine child with her dress, beautiful, all that stuff. But the girl got a little hint of crazy. I'm sorry.
Little? You said a little? Man.
And I'm being nice with that.
If they got crazy in Wikipedia, they have her picture right next to it, man.
With it balling there.
Yeah, man, because I don't understand. and I guess you can't understand somebody that's kind of out there like that. But I don't get her, man. You know, she know Tony's not good for her, but she's still running behind that. Maybe she likes to be in toxic relationships. Maybe that's what she likes. You know what I'm saying?
Some people do like that.
And that's, you know, you get too old, you know, being in toxic relationships like that, you know?
Tony was saying before Morgan got to his sister that, you know, he was like, you know, I think I found the one. She was like, the one, and she started laughing like,
oh, the one again.
Yeah.
You know, so apparently Tony have a lot of ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This
so,
the one, sis. This the one. This the one.
After you get the draw, well, I thought she was the one.
I think that like some of y'all in the comment section think that they done already slept together.
Man.
If he done slept with Natasha,
On the
and
first,
all she did was blink.
Natasha. For real though? Just like that? It's that easy? Come on, man.
Girl, you're an attorney.
God.
And then they put your business out
Oh, in the squeaks. Not in the streets, but in the squeaks. Are you for real? I understand someone, oh, she's independent. I get all that.
No, I don't get all that.
But, you know, you got to have some self-worth, man. You know, the first, you know, I don't know.
And then for a man to tell it, to me, that says something. Like,
but he want to be transparent, so I get it.
What?
I get it. I understand why he did it. Because he rather you want to hear from him instead of hear from somebody else. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he did the right thing.
But I don't think he was expecting Morgan to tell it.
Well,
not on camera.
Nah,
that's why he was like, listen, you finna, okay, but we'll get into that anyway. So Tony.
Oh, Tony got them draws, boy. I think he said he went on 2 dates, but the way Natasha,
did he say 2? I thought he said she left. She got the number, and then next thing
that's what I was thinking the first night.
I didn't think there was no dates.
Now Tony told Tommy that at the end, he was trying to clean it up, like, oh, we went on a couple of dates or whatnot. But the way Morgan was saying, he got the number. Later on, he got the draws. Yeah, that's the understanding that I got.
Tasha Green needs to say your name, chair.
You love them draws. Draws for you.
Draws
for you. Draws for you.
All we did was blink and you was gone. So, like, we didn't get to know you for real. But now.
Ooh, everybody knows you.
And that's not a good place to be.
Everybody knows you, man. You don't want to be known for that.
Thomas said, Natasha, who? What she was?
Man, he didn't know who you were, man. He had producers. Who's okay. He had the actual producers.
He probably still didn't know.
So come on,
let's move on. So
I'm shocked.
Okay,
I'm appalled. I'm dumbfounded. I'm confused.
You bewildered. So Morgan. So anyway, so she laughed, of course, when he said, "Oh, I found the one." You know, her name not Natasha, her name Morgan. Now he didn't say that, but anyway, so Morgan come in and basically she was just telling the sister that we have communication issues. Now the sister looked like she don't play. I'm just being honest. Her facial expression, everything, she looked like she don't play.
I really think the sister probably ran a lot of Tony women away. Cause the way she is, like you said, she look like she don't play. She don't fool around. She's overprotective of Tony. She really is. You can tell, and I think she probably ran a lot of Tony women away. Yeah, because of the way she is.
Yeah, because she was sitting there laughing. To me, she laughed a lot, honey. Like the sister, like, I'm not taking none of this stuff serious. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what do you think? You the first one that came up to me wanting to be with Tony? Get in line. I've been grilling Tony women from way back in the day, so you ain't nobody special.
So she didn't say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking.
But that's just the way her face is.
I mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
So the sister was just Morgan was just saying that we have communication issues and stuff like that. So we don't communicate well. So I think that we need to see a counselor. The sister said, counselor. I don't believe no counselor for no dating. And the same thing Thomas said, a counselor? Like, y'all just done a date.
But Morgan is aggressive. She has a 2 year plan, right? A 2 year plan. And to me, that's what she wants. So she's on that fast track, okay? And so if you gotta get a counselor or whatnot to get it back on track, so be it in her head.
Yeah, and so Tony can have the rest of his hair. So the sister was just saying after Morgan left and stuff that, you know, she said, well, you know, I like her. I think she like her because she's like, ugh. But she said, but she's not.
I don't think the sister feeling.
She said she don't know if she like her for him.
Right. I don't
You know
think
what I'm
she's
saying?
feeling Morgan at all. Man. Because the sister probably said, like you said, counselor, y'all just dating. That's a little too much.
And in fact, it's saying that y'all got issues already. Like y'all can't even communicate.
That's the problem I have with this whole situation. To me, Morgan didn't have this problem with Lyndon. Okay, she didn't have this communication problem with Lyndon, but she chose the path of the most restrictive, the most resistance. Yeah, the path of most resistant with Tony, because Tony gives her all these red flags. Tony gives her all this resistance. He gives her all this drama. He gives her all this heat. But that's what she likes. I think she likes to be in toxic relationships.
I do too. Yeah, it seems like that.
To me, Morgan's the type of person. The more toxic the relationship is, the more she's drawn to it.
Probably so. And probably the better she is in bed. They said them crazy folks got some good bed stuff.
I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we talked about that on the video because you said that they be wild in the bed.
They
You know what
do,
I'm saying?
but is it worth it?
Sensitive over.
Be behind bars. There's some good sex though.
Now this not a funny matter, but you know, when it comes to people, you know, wild sex life or whatever, you know, they be starting this new thing of choking. And I seen on, I guess someone choking while they having sex.
Who does that?
Well, there's a lot of people that do it, and one dude end up
choking her to death.
Recently, I seen it on somewhere.
He probably got too aggressive.
Yeah, because
their windpipe.
Probably so, because I think the woman like it. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. It go. Both of them like it, but it got to be a cap.
I think what it is, now I've heard that some women do like being choked because it brings them to that point quicker and sooner, and it makes that point, when they get that point, it makes it stronger. That's what I heard. So, hey, there's a freaky deaky stuff going on out
Morgan
there.
Be the one, honey, so you better watch her. But anyway, so...
Man! All right.
So Anthony is bringing his cousin. His cousin is going to meet Cynthia. So they sit down and have a conversation. So Anthony told Chris, his cousin, the only issue that he had with Cynthia is that doggone baby daddy.
I told you. Everybody said, well, Anthony, he can handle the baby daddy. But I knew Anthony had a problem with that dude. I knew it.
Cynthia comes in, you know, say hello. She said, hello, husband.
That's aggressive in my opinion. That's too aggressive.
You can run them off.
Yeah, the whole pump your brakes. We ain't there yet. Yeah.
I don't care. Not unless he playfully say wife. I hadn't heard that.
He didn't say that. And Anthony, the way he is with women, that can scare him off real easily.
Yeah, because, you know, like I said, I don't know what video we were saying, hey, you can't be calling these men no husband and what too quick. Not even if it's playing, because they take that stuff serious, and then it
scares for real. It scares a lot of men away.
It definitely can.
Yeah, if
keep that to yourself.
Me being a man and used to date a lot, when I hear stuff like that, to me it scares me back then, because I felt like you're trying to lock me down, and I wasn't ready to be locked down. You know what I'm saying? Now we just dating, we're getting to know one another, but don't call me that. We're not to that point yet. And I'm thinking, okay, you trying to close the walls in on me real quick, you know. So even
when we were dating, I never called you that. Not until we got married. You know what I'm saying?
You never did that, but I've been around some women. They would call you that to lock you down, but little did they know they were just scaring me away.
Run your way. So anyway, so she did say that. I noticed that, but the cousin was asking Cynthia about, you know, listen, I heard about that crazy baby daddy you got, basically what he said. And so Cynthia was like, oh, you don't have to worry about him. That's the past. That's not, you know, I know how to check that. I know how to put that in check. You know, my past does not dictate my future. She said all the right things, but I don't know if she was convinced. That's
the problem I'm having. That's the only issue I have with Cynthia. You know what I'm saying? Can she keep her baby father in check? You know, because like you said, she's saying all the right things. She really is, but her actions don't prove that.
Right. After Cynthia left, Chris said, he liked her. He said she cool, she seemed genuine and stuff, but Okay, so let's move on to now Jeffrey and Cynthia
Sanctified lady
meeting with Andre.
She walked down there.
Cynthia come in first.
Yeah,
Cynthia come in first,
yeah.
but Cynthia did say, listen, these are women, and women get straight to it and stuff like that, so they can see past all the fluff. So Cynthia came in. What you want to go and do?
How you want to go ahead and get through with Cynthia?
So Andre got his niece and his sister. The sister don't play. She cute.
That's his older sister now.
She don't play, but as soon as she opened that throat, you can hear it in there that it just a didn't play come up through there.
Yeah, the word bubble don't play came out of her mouth,
and her voice seemed a little deeper too.
Right.
She really don't play.
Yeah.
What you finna say?
Yeah, they panned the camera over to Jeffries. She glided down the sidewalk with her Bible in her hand. Woo, angels in the background.
With the wings. Now, Cynthia, I got a problem that you stole my whole thought.
Yeah.
I said, look at Jeffrey looking like the church lady. I mean, that dress was with the little bow up here. It went down there. It was not fitting and forming like it normally do.
Only thing she was missing was a tambourine. That's the only thing she was missing.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the same thing. You said, God, what's going on here, man? What happened to the form-fitting dresses and the cleavage and Cleveland, Ohio? What happened to all that? You know what I'm saying?
Cleavage.
I know the cleavage. Yeah. What happened to all that? But no. She means the family.
I don't know if she knew exactly. Evidently, she probably didn't know, like Cynthia didn't know what family they was meeting, but she sure came dressed and stuff. And so when the sister seen her, you're so beautiful. Oh, but when she said I got 3 children,
no, that euphoric feeling Jeffries had when she said she looked beautiful, that lasted for like 1 minute.
Yeah, it did, because she came with that.
The sister came down with the hammer.
Boom!
3 kids.
Get out of here.
That's a burden. That's what she said. You know what I'm saying?
That's baggage. That's baggage. But she did say that. But before Cynthia and Jeffrey got there, Andre went ahead and told his sister that these ladies got kids. So the sister, no, that's baggage. I don't like that for you at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no children.
Yeah, and plus, y'all gotta understand that the dynamic between Andre and his sister. The sister is the oldest. Okay, she's the oldest sister, so she's looking out for her baby brother. So I get it. You want the best for your young siblings, and that's what she was trying to do. Because she probably know what Andre likes, and she know he has this nice place, and he's not ready for nobody kids.
Yep. So when Jeffrey was sitting down, church lady, she was sitting down talking to the sister, and she, let the sister know, she got 3 kids and stuff. She immediately said, "Child, that's a liability, not no asset."
Mm-hmm.
And
so what can you bring to the table?
Well, she said, and was it no father too? The father?
No, the father's not involved.
Yeah.
And she said, your dad is not involved, and you got 3 kids. What can you bring to the table? And what did Jeffrey say?
Me, baby.
That's not enough, Jeffrey.
Me.
That's
Don't
not
you
enough.
not see me? Me, baby.
That's not enough. Now, she asked Cynthia that. Cynthia said, I got 2 degrees. I got 2 masters. I got 2 bachelors. I got 2 businesses. The kids, they well taken care of.
They won't need no what?
Yeah, they don't need no
stepdad.
He'll be a bonus dad.
They dad in they life.
Yeah.
Bam. He may be crazy, but he there.
And you can see the expression on Jeffrey's face, man. It's like she got gut punch and uppercutted and roundhouse kicked and everything, man, because she didn't see all this coming. You know what I'm saying?
Cynthia came out swinging because she said, listen, you going to come up here acting like you all holy and sanctified in church, girl. Now, let me tell you what I got. This is what I can bring to this man. Yeah, I got 2 kids, but he ain't got to worry about he'll be a bonus dad, not a stepdad.
Just imagine somebody seeing this show for the first time tonight. And they see Jeffries for the first time tonight. Then they go back and watch the old episodes and see how she was.
Yeah. But she seemed like a nice
What
girl.
happened? I didn't know she was doing all that, kissing on all these men.
Yeah.
You know?
Half naked and dressing like that. So yeah, but y'all, some people have said that she is an actress, honey.
What you do that for? What you do that for?
That's what they, you know. So
Well, you trying to play the tambourine.
I don't know if it's Tyler Perry acting or what. But anyway, so let's move on. Oh yeah, so when Cynthia and Jeffrey left, the sister would, he asked what they thought. The sister was like, they got to. Now the niece was like, I like Cynthia.
Yeah.
If I had to pick, but the sister,
Neither one.
Too much baggage.
Too much baggage in the pants. Too much baggage in the pants.
Dance.
Too much pants.
Dance. All right. So anyway, so let's move on to what Tony wants to meet with Morgan to talk about this counseling and all that stuff, whatever. So anyway, so Tony said that.
No, go ahead.
Tony said that, as far as the counseling, his sister, we want to dive into that because she really truly didn't understand that. But
basically
Morgan was just saying too that this is an aggressive process, so that's why she wanted counseling.
No, Morgan, you just an aggressive person. It's not the process, it's you. Tony trying to tell Morgan is that, you know what, you gotta pump your brakes, man. All this counseling, we still dating, we still trying to get to know one another, so you gotta kind of chill, man. All this, we try to get engaged and on the fast track to get married.
And then she said, and two, I want to talk about this Natasha thing. And they showed clips. I guess the production said, child, we don't know no more than this part. When Natasha was doing something off his shirt. So we said, okay, that ain't that. And then it gets deeper.
This right here caught me off guard. I didn't see it coming. I didn't know what she was talking about. I thought she was saying something about Natasha just like flirting with Tony. But it went deeper.
Yeah,
so much deeper.
When she got eliminated.
What? Eliminated?
Eliminated.
I got some taste on lemonade.
Eliminated.
I thought you said lemonade. Yeah.
No.
I thought you said lemonade.
So when she got eliminated.
Okay.
Excuse me, that chicken child. So when she got eliminated,
still taste it too.
Then I think a phone number was exchanged. Maybe Natasha gave.
Said, yeah, I'm about to go, Tony. Here you go. Give my number.
Yeah. And so he said that they hung out and then they went home and it happened.
What happened? What happened? What happened is we were just chilling and she slipped and fell on top of me. That's how it happened.
Pretty much. And so Morgan was looking funny and stuff like that saying,
right.
And then so she started kind of dogging Natasha out. That I don't know what she called. I can't even remember what she called.
She said so negative about it.
Yeah, she said, and then he was like, "Hold up. Now, one thing I'm not gonna let you do is talk about Natasha like that. She's she's a beautiful girl." She said, "No, she ain't." And she's beautiful and she's
smart, intelligent.
And then she said, "Hold up. I'm not gonna let you. You're not gonna sit here and talk about that girl in my face like that. Talk about something else. Shut up."
But I don't care, Morgan. I don't care. I don't care what comes out of Morgan's mouth because this is what you chose, okay? You had the options. You knew all of this about Tony, but you still picked Tony. Mm-hmm. Now you want to complain about the past. I'm with Tony on this, man. You can't be talking about Natasha. You knew what was up. Yeah. You knew what you was getting with me. So why complain about it now? Mm-hmm. So you can go ahead and kick rocks with that. You got me now, baby. All this baggage and red flag.
And trying no telling who else when he slept with you. You should have asked all the women that been eliminated, child, to see it. Did he sleep with you? Girl, he slept with me too. Me too. So he probably just, hey, I'll take you, girl. You eliminated? Okay, I'll take you.
Don't tell nobody, you know what I'm saying?
So, yeah. And we found out that he done broke a rule, child, and he still get to go to the end of the... What the heck is the rule for?
Tommy, you got to get control, man. You got to take control of the situations, man, because if he broke your rule, he should have been kicked off the show. You can't have rules and they break it and they still on the show. then there's no rules.
Yeah, what's the point of a rule? And especially if he knew about it, we didn't
So,
know about it.
right.
What was the rule? If a person eliminated, you can't go talk to him and sleep with him or something like that. I don't know what the rule was.
So yeah, man. So if you're gonna break rules, they're gonna allow you to break rules. Go ahead and continue to break the rules.
Yeah, let everybody sleep
Yeah,
with everybody.
shoot.
You eliminated, call me, I'm gonna sleep with you too.
Go to different seasons. Go to different states from the old shows.
Sleep with you.
Matter of fact, go to different channels. Go to the Bravo channel, sleep with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. We all wilding out, man.
So let's move on to Mark Anthony is telling Jeffrey, it's taking her on a date. Basically, they trying to just eliminate, break up with each other, Chad. So,
Oh, you know why? She used Mark Anthony. She used Mark Anthony because she needed that second person she can fall back on and go, oh, it was bad timing.
can't look at you.
I wish when she was doing that, I wish Andre's sister walked in. You got 3 kids and walked right back.
And then she would have shrunk down even more. So yeah, so basically he want to take out on a date because he said he don't want nobody to meet his family that he don't know where they stand. So they sit down and they talk, and it seems as though, you know, I guess she was just trying to say, you know, I enjoy, you know, you're a wonderful man, you know, but it kind of scares her as far as her dealing with him dealing with the kids. But I'm saying, Andre ain't got no children either. He just got a better place, son. He's more established. He done been in the Forbes, child. Them children go on that 16th floor, honey,
you know
look
what?
out the window.
You
But
hit it.
Mark Anthony ain't got all that. He's still trying to come up.
You hit it right on the head. She looked at option A and option B. And option A had the Lamborghini and the high rise. Option B is staying in a 1-bedroom apartment and think about moving back to New York.
Was that an apartment or a house?
I don't know.
It looked like a house.
But anyway, he's still thinking about moving back to New York. So, you know, apparently, you know, he ain't gonna be there. So, but yeah, she has used Mark Anthony, man. She needed somebody that's a backup plan, and he was it. So when she got her hooks into Andre, and she knew she had Andre, so she's willing to let Mark Anthony go.
Yep. And then so she wanted to put on these little fake tears toward the end. And so he was like, it's okay. And she, I can't look at you. You're so nice. You're so handsome. I just had to do it.
Andre's sister, where were you? Why you just couldn't come in that scene and say, stop that crying. You got 3 kids.
You was a liability to baggage. You got baggage. And we need Andre's sister and we need Tony's sister.
Yeah.
We need both of them come over and regulate these little young girls, honey.
They need just one episode with them 2 women.
Yeah.
Andre's sister and Tony's sister, and put all of these women in check.
Mm-hmm.
They really do, because golly, especially Jeffrey, man, they double team her.
So anyway, so let's move on to Mark Anthony is introducing Mercedes to his cousin that's on the TV screen. You know, he kind of, you know, FaceTime his cousin.
Zoom.
What up, Zoom, FaceTime?
Zoom is a big difference.
What's the difference, baby?
FaceTime when you're on the phone.
FaceTime, you can FaceTime on the screen.
Not on TV. No, you can't.
I bet you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can on the laptop.
I said he was on the TV.
You didn't see that tablet on the
But he was on the TV.
But he had the tablet right there.
But he was on TV.
See, I got you. See, he really was on the tablet, but he hooked it up to the TV. You don't know me. No.
Andre, where your sister at? I need her right.
So, basically, the cousin was just asking Mercedes questions and stuff, and so, it's come to find out that what's his name, Mark Anthony, wants to move to New York.
He wants to go back home. And that right there scares Mercedes, which it should. And she trying to establish a relationship with somebody down in Florida. You know, it's kind of, you know, she says she can do a long distance relationship, but she really don't want to. So, you know, if he wants to move back to New York, you know, she's gonna have to kind of look elsewhere. In my opinion, because you know, first of all, let me say this.
She's a flight attendant.
True that. Let me say this though. Let me say this. Why get on this show when you plan to move out of state?
I don't know, child.
Why get on the show when you're supposed to be on a dating show for the Miami season?
Right.
to find somebody, ready to love, right? But you plan on moving out of state.
Well, I wonder, do these folks really stay in Miami?
So I don't think they do.
Because what's her name? Mercedes was on.
She's from Michigan.
Somebody sent us a clip where she was on the news on her local channel. I guess that she grew up, and
she was in Michigan. I think she's from Michigan, and she was doing a little news spot up there, and she was talking about she's gonna have a watch party at her house up there in Michigan. So maybe she moved back to Michigan.
So
after the season.
Child, we don't even know where these folks stay at. So anyway, y'all probably can be on that time. Y'all can be staying in Mississippi, honey. Go on down there to Ready to Love, wherever they film it, y'all. Just stay there for them whatever weeks. Get your Airbnb and stay there and be on the show.
You see, if we were single and we try to get on the show and we try to go somewhere like New York, they have the season in New York. Hey, Eddie, you from New York? Yeah, y'all, I'm from New York. It won't work. They say, "Oh, you so country, you're not from New York."
I just moved here. So anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be an issue. But Chris, he does like Mercedes. So let's move on to Anthony. Got a nice romantic date scene for Cynthia.
Anthony, bruh, why? Why you putting the pressure on the brother, man? All the women, ooh, I wish my man do that for me.
When he said, "Ooh, it's nice and romantic," I looked straight at him.
I said, "Man, I don't work at the hospital. I don't work with big patients, man."
What they got to do with anything?
Because they got the romance the patient, put them to sleep. Calm down, calm down. Go to sleep and put his ID on. So he used to that, man.
So he greets her with roses, and he got a nice little, like a, I don't know, canopy or whatever you want to call it, on the beach.
You making it rough for a brother,
man. He got the roses around it, and he got all the food. I just thought that was just beautiful. And Cynthia, well, she was blown away, but she did say, "Listen, I hope you do this all the time, child, not doing it just one time."
He is looking, I ain't there. If I was on that beach while he was doing that to Cynthia, I'll walk back, kick sand, and say, "Let's get the crap out." Make me look bad.
So, as they sit there and talk, he did ask questions and stuff like that. But she was just saying, she can see them having a beautiful life together. He got a daughter, she got 2 kids or something like that. So, they can have a nice little blended family.
I hate this for Anthony because after all what he did with the romance and everything, I got a feeling she's still gonna choose Andre over Anthony. And Anthony finally kind of opened up and poured his heart out. You know what I'm saying? And now this might happen to him. You know, and I don't know how he's gonna take this.
Right.
He seemed like Anthony seemed like he's a sensitive dude. And this right here might hurt him.
I hope not, because I like them together. And plus, remember, they kissed and said that they weren't going to do that with nobody.
Yeah, but still.
I don't even know why Cynthia's so hung up on Andre.
She's still smitten about Andre. She cries in front of Andre all the time. She opens up to Andre. And even though Anthony kind of got closer to Cynthia, I still am, deep down in my spirit, I still think she's still feeling Andre more.
Yeah. Cynthia, Anthony did, say, "I got a surprise for you." So he put out some oil and rub her feet and stuff like that. So
he can do that. He been in the hospital, them big diabetic women, and rub your feet. Ooh, my bunion hurt, Mr. Anthony. Okay, then rub. Give him some oil. Stat. Give me a mask. Oh, Mr. Anthony, that feels so good.
So anyway, the guys are back in the lounge, so it's their last time in the lounge. So Tommy is asking how everything went, how their dates went and stuff, and so Tony was just saying about his sister and how she felt about Morgan bringing up the counseling and stuff. He said, but Thomas like, but she didn't mean counseling. She means some like coaching. Thomas said the girl said counseling. She didn't say no coaching.
And Tony trying to change this woman's word, man. She said counseling, man. And like Tony said, counseling, coaching, it's the same thing, man. I said, what is it? It's two toxic people trying to get together. That's all this is.
Well,
Tony is toxic. She's toxic. They're going to get together and they're going to make some kind of combustion.
well, you know what? Another reason too, like people have said, that's another reason too why Morgan is like she is, because if they have been intimate, then if he done been intimate with Natasha, child, and all she did was there a good day, then I know he done had sex with Morgan more than several times. That's why she didn't want to stay with Linda. She already vested, child.
Oh, yeah, of course she has, man. You can tell the way she looked. She got those we smashed look in her eyes. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, of course they smashed, man. You know, and I think the sex was good to Tony too. That's why he acting all jealous over her. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy people.
Yeah, there's two crazy people together, man. Oh yeah, so he crazy, she crazy, and crazy love crazy.
Yeah. So also, Tony did, you know, because different guys said something, but I didn't write down stuff. But you know, when Tony was talking to Mo, and it was more interesting. Tony was just saying too that, you know, he let Tommy know about the entanglement. Tommy was like, "What entanglement?
What you talking about, man? You get caught up in some spider webs or something, man?" And Tony said, "No, man, me and Natasha." And Tommy said, "Natasha? Who's Natasha? You talking about the first? Yeah, the first person to go." Tommy said, "What you mean? What happened?" And Tony said, "Yeah, man, you know."
He danced around it, basically.
Yeah, he said she slipped me her number. We went out a couple of times and things happened. And Tommy said, "What happened?" Things happened. It's like he didn't want to tell Tommy. Then he finally told Tommy, and they were intimate. And Tommy said, "Man, you broke my rule." You know what I'm saying? And to me, once again, I'm gonna say this: that's not fair to the rest of the guys. If they are abiding to the rules, so should Tony. If you break the rules, you get kicked off the show.
Bye-bye.
Bottom line, I don't care if you're a man or a woman.
Right. Like, what's the point? You already went crazy Morgan, so y'all can just go off together. So yeah, he should be bye.
Yeah, man. So
And then y'all just not finding out about it? Bye.
see, that's why the Houston season was better, because you knew every move everybody made on the resort.
When they went in the rooms and all that stuff, whatever. So yeah. And I'm sure it's more expensive for them to put everybody on a resort for
it is.
You know, so it's easy for folks to go to their home and hook up, honey, with the folks that leave.
Now, what you need to do, you should have a production guy or person with these people 24/7. You stay there and watch them.
But that's money too. And then too, then now production need to go and see who else Tony done slept with. The production, the janitorial
I think Mark Anthony slept with somebody when he said, "I plead the fifth," and he changed it. I think he slept with somebody.
You do?
Yeah.
Who you think he slept with? Jeffrey?
I don't think it's Jeffrey. But
Mercedes.
I think it's Mercedes. I really think it's Mercedes.
Yeah.
So he said, "I plead the fifth."
He did say that.
Yeah. Then Tony said, "No, did you not, or did you break my rule?" Then he backed up and backtracked. No, I didn't.
He said, "I ain't got no entanglement."
Right.
Now he did say that. I ain't got no entanglement going on.
Now. That's why I'm taking. Okay. You gotta watch the wordplay sometimes.
Yeah. So anyway, so Tommy did say, let's get back to Morgan, because Natasha not here. Basically, I guess he was saying to defend herself. Let's not talk about her. But you know, so getting back to Morgan. So he did say, Tommy did tell him, say, listen, now you know how Morgan is. Now you better make sure she understand. You know, and she in a good place, because you done slept with this girl. Make sure he was like, oh, she good. No, you better make sure this Morgan now. You gonna lose your hair. The rest of it you got. Yeah. So anyway, so the guys leave. Andre meets up with Cynthia, because basically he wanted to tell Cynthia, listen, you're not my strongest connection. My strongest connection is Jeffrey. But after all that sitting down, wasting our freaking time and production time, he couldn't tell the girl, because she was like, you know, I only cry with you. You know, we got an emotional connection, spiritual connection and stuff like that, you know. And you know, I got two of the best men out of there, and you don't. So he was just saying that she was saying Jeffrey wasn't the best, you know, woman or whatever for him. But yeah, so anyway, he ended up leaving, child, and wasting our doggone time and saying he couldn't do it. So, honey, we'll see next week. So, who gonna pick who? Because it should be very interesting.
Yeah, it should be. Hey, I had to make an appearance. Hey guys, how y'all doing? How you doing, Coco?
All right. On that
You
note,
doing
you guys,
fine?
we're gonna go ahead and get
All
out of
right.
here. We gotta
Yeah,
do this.
okay.
Put a ring on the
Put a
child
ring
because
on
we
it.
got something to say.
Something to say. All right. Hey, and next week I'll be hosting my own show called the EW Junior Show, and I want y'all to subscribe to my channel. Yay! All right. Bye.
Deuces.